So happy to be back here with you on this beautiful autumn day. I realized that my kettle is boiling in the background, so if you hear like that noise, that's what that is, because I'm making more coffee. More coffee is in order, okay? I need to be shaking. If I'm not tweaking a little bit, then I haven't had enough coffee. So guys, hello. If you're new here, my name is Olivia, or Liv, and I make bookish videos, cozy lifestyle videos, or videos cozy adjacent. And today I wanted to do a little video of a quite extensive book thrift haul that I have, because I thrifted a bunch of these books. I either found them in my little free library outside. Okay, first of all, I just need to get this off my chest, because this is something that genuinely pisses me off. This, you know, when there's certain things that they just piss you off for no reason? No reason that should just piss me off, but it does. I'm sure you've heard of little free libraries. I just want to clarify that, can we just call them little libraries? Because I don't know if you guys remember, but libraries are free already. So the free in the little free library seems just a bit redundant, in my mind at least. And maybe that's just me being a hater. That's probably it, okay? Hey guys, I don't know, I feel like you're far from me. Not at this moment, I'm right up in your face, but... Okay. I got new pillowcases also. They're so cute. I have a lot of insect imagery happening in my apartment. I just love insect things, apparently. I got the majority of these books from Value Village in my neighborhood, but I also got a few from the little free library outside my apartment building, which is genuinely the best little free library I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm not kidding you. Every day when I leave my house, there are more books in the little library, like new ones. And the majority of them are in like pretty good condition. Like there are some that you can tell have been loved, but I love that. I love when you know that a book has been loved and it's been thrown in bags and had coffee cups on top of it and stuff like that. I think there's such character to that. I love that. First, we have Happy Place by Emily Henry. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually started reading this on my Kindle and I DNF'd it. But I just feel like if I have the physical book, it will be more of an incentive to actually pick it up and finish it. If you don't know it, it's basically just about this love story of these two people who were together and then broke up, and they go to this summer house together with all their friend group and fall back in love, essentially. I'm not a huge second chance romance gal, so I think maybe that's why I couldn't get into it. I found the writing was a little bit juvenile, but like, it wasn't bad, like it was good. It's just, I'm also not a contemporary romance person in the first place. I mean, fantastical romance, sci-fi romance, a villain origin story romance, something along those lines. It's just a real, random, just some guy romance doesn't do it for me. You know, we're gonna give this a second try. So I found this, and look at, it's like a hardcover. It's in great condition. It honestly looks brand new. It's also just a pretty cover, and I love the pink. So that was the first deal. The second one of my little free library was Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. My sister read this book and said it was absolutely incredible. Alex Chamberlain is a woman who gets what she wants and has made a living with her confidence-driven brand, showing other women how to do the same. It's giving Smith Jones. So she's shocked when her babysitter is confronted while watching the Chamberlain's toddler one night, walking the aisles of her local high-end supermarket. The store security guard, seeing a young black woman out late with a white child, accuses Amira of kidnapping 2-year-old Briar. Oh, okay. But Amira herself is aimless, broke, and wary of Alice's desire to help. At 25, she's about to lose her health insurance and has no idea what to do with her life. With empathy and piercing social commentary, Such a Fun Age explores the stickiness of transactional relationships, what it means to make someone family, and the complicated reality of being a grown-up. I did not know that it was about that, so I'm very excited, even more so, to read this, because I do think that subjects such as racial profiling is very important to talk about in this day and age, and especially this coming November, voting season. Make sure you're registered to vote. I'm a Canadian, so I can't vote in the American election, obviously, but to all my American subscribers, please, 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 I'm begging you on my hands and knees, and so is the rest of your country. Vote, because our lives are at stake. Anyways, on a happy note, excited to read that. I also got this from Little Free Library, found it in there. Again, condition, great condition. Next, also from the Little Free Library, I found Bossy Pants by Tina Fey. Tina Fey has been a major inspiration in my life since as far as I can remember. And also looking forward to seeing if there's a lot of commentary regarding being a woman in a very highly male-dominated world, the comedy world. I feel like the commentary on when certain men can get threatened when you might be funnier than them, I would love to hear more about that in this. Pristine condition. Oh, it looks like someone was like halfway through this. The next Value Village find that I found was The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. This is a book that my dad absolutely loves and always tells me, like, you need to read more Malcolm Gladwell books. So this will be my first Malcolm Gladwell book, but The Tipping Point is basically, the tipping point is that magic, as I was saying, the tipping point is that magic moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold, tips, and spreads like wildfire. Just as a single sick person can start an epidemic or the flu, so too can a small but precisely targeted push cause a fashion trend, the popularity of a new product, or a drop in the crime rate. Okay, next from my Little Free Library, found The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, which I didn't realize this book was written in 1959. Like, this is an old ass book. Obviously, so you can see, I'm reading it right now. I was reading the writing and I'm like, this writing feels very old. I honestly have been in a bit of a mini slump recently. Like, I read a whole bunch of books at the beginning of October, and then the second half of October has just been so crazy for me that I haven't even had time really to read or film a video, so I apologize for that, but that's life, baby, that's life. Dr. Montague, who is basically on the hunt to find out if ghosts are real, and he invites a few people who claim to have had mysterious experiences with the Hill House to come stay with him at the Hill House for a few days. The book is quite different from the show, but it's incredible. So, very excited to finish this. I should really finish it. It's not even that big, so there's no excuse. Next, I also found The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. This cover, can we talk about this cover? I had this book when I was younger and I never finished it. This cover is iconic, and I think there's a few of these books, like it's a series, I'm pretty sure. When this peculiar ad appears in the newspapers, dozens of children enroll to take a series of mysterious, mind-bending tests. And you, dear reader, can test your wits right alongside them. But in the end, just 4 very special children will succeed. Their challenge, go on a secret mission that only the most intelligent and resourceful children could complete. With their newfound friendship at stake, will they be able to pass the most important test of all? And then there's like a little Morse code message at the bottom there. And guess what? I'm too lazy to figure out what it means. Okay? Y'all want to pause that and take a little stab at it? Go ahead. But I want to finally read this book because I never finished it. I think I started reading it when I was literally like 13. And I never finished it, but I remember liking it. So it's also just a beautiful book. So we'll be reading that. Literally this morning, I found The Cure for Death by Lightning by Gail Anderson.
Dangats?
Also, it's Dargats. It's not Dangats. Gail Anderson Dangats. The Cure for Death by Lightning by Gail Anderson Dargats. The coming-of-age novel set in the 1940s rural Canada. It's a Canadian book. Follows 15-year-old Beth Weeks, who lives on a farm with her traumatized mother and increasingly abusive father. As Beth navigates the difficulties of adolescence, she also faces supernatural and mysterious occurrences that echo the indigenous stories of the region, including strange encounters with animals and visions. Through Beth's eyes, the novel explores themes of survival, resilience, family trauma, and the intertwining of folklore and reality. Okay, that just made me so excited to read this. Okay, this I did just buy at a bookstore, but I just wanted to show it off to you guys because it is so... I got the blackout edition of Death Note by Tsugumi Oba. This is my first manga book that I have purchased myself. I read manga a little when I was in high school and middle school, but I've always been an anime geek. Like, I love anime and I love Death Note. Death Note is actually what got me into anime in the first place. And I have no one to talk about this with. So if you read manga and or you like anime, hit me up and let's talk about it because I need more anime friends. All my friends, I even say anything remotely anime adjacent and they all, their eyes glaze over and they just go, okay, Liv. Did I spend way too much money probably on this? Yes. Yes? And what questions do you have for me about that? I have saved the best for last because I found these in the Little Free Library and I had them when I was a kid, but amidst all the amount of times that I've moved within the last like 5 years, they've just mysteriously disappeared. The universe smiled down upon me. When I walked past my Little Free Library, I saw a group of a bunch of little books and all of the Beatrix Potter books I loved when I was little and have been looking for everywhere. Why can't you even see it, guys? I literally almost had a freak out. And I had so many bags already, so I was literally like holding them and like I was getting my keys, like frantically trying to get out. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. The Tale of Squirrel Nutkin. So you need to get a close-up of this. Hell yeah, brother. The Tailor of Gloucester. Hey, what if I got all of these tattooed on my body? What then? Would you guys unfollow me? The Tale of Two Bad Mice. I just need to show you each cover. Yeah, this one is a classic, a cult classic right here, everyone. The Tale of Miss Tiggywinkle. Are you joking? The Tale of Mr. Jeremy Fisher. Look at his wee little frog legs. Listen, sit back and relax, because I am going through all of these. We have a few more left. The Tale of Tom Kitten. Tom Kitten was me this morning, dealing with my Sunday scaries. That's exactly how I looked. Number 9, The Tale of Jemima Puddle Duck. Thank you very much. There she is. The Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies. That's me and my girls on the way to the club. The Tale of Timmy Tiptoes, dude. The Tale of Johnny Town Mouse. As a man, why are you not dressing like that? The Tale of Mr. Todd, which was one of my favorites because, as you all know, foxes are my favorite animals. And this is my favorite cover. The Tale of Ginger and Pickles, the cover. It's literally Ginger or Pickles walking into a little bookstore. No, actually I lied. The name of the cafe that he's going into is called Ginger and Pickles. Okay. Well guys, that's it for me. That's all my books that I hauled from my Little Free Library and Value Village. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Livy's Lib if you would like. I am going to try and be a lot more consistent on there as well as here because I've been very bad, but I've also been very busy. So don't yell at me because I will get upset. My Goodreads is also Livy's Lib. I'm Livy's Lib everywhere. Miss you guys. So sorry for the late video again. I will really try to not let this happen so much. Love you guys. Have a fabulous day or evening or wherever you are in the world. I will talk to you next week and have a great day.